morning. How are you? Hope you all are well. Let's check recording or not. I have uploaded some video on the Moodle. I think you go through that. If not, please go through. I have written some program and I hope you got. Regarding the program, this program I have explained there. This program I have explained to you. This program, the division and multiplication you do yourself. Write a program to find the simple interest also I explained in the video. This program today I want to explain to you. Write a program to find the sum and average of 5 subject mark. This program is actually some students, they are studying the 5 courses in any semester, and we want to find the sum of the 5 courses and we want to find the average. It means how total marks the student got and what is the average mark for that. So this program I feel it may difficult for you, so I am going to write the same program. My Visual Studio is already open, so first I will write and I will let you know. This is the question here. In the comment I write the question, write a program to find. So now tell me how many variable we need to declare. For this we need to declare 7 variable, 5 for the course, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, subject 4, subject 5, 1 for the sum and 1 for the average. So total number of variable will be 7. Let us declare, and I am considering that what mark I will give for the course or subject, the mark I will give in the integer. So I am going to declare integer C1 course 1, C2 course 2, C3 course 3, C4 course 4, C5 course 5, comma sum and comma average. So total number of variable I have declared 7. You know, when you are going to write any program, we have to do 4 tasks. The number 1 task is always in the serial number I am going to tell you. The first task is we will declare the variable. Always in the program, the first task is to declare the variable. Second task is for that variable we have to take the data from the keyboard. This is the second. The third task is we have to calculation. For example, in this program we have to calculate the sum, we have to calculate the average. So the third task is to calculate, and the fourth one is to print the result after the calculation. Remember, after calculating all the things whatever you want to calculate, result we will print at last. We'll show you. After declaring the variable, what I will do, I will take the data from the keyboard, console dot write, enter the marks for subject 1 or course 1, it is same actually, and this data I am going to store in the C1 variable. So C1 equal to convert dot to int 32, and we will have console dot read line. So this is the way to take the data from the keyboard. This 2 line is needed. If you see my previous program, if you see my previous video, or if you see anywhere, the first line is basically used to give the message to the user, and after the message user will give the data, and that data will store in some variable, and this is the name of the variable. In which variable you want to store the data, we have to write the variable name here. If your variable name is something different, you write a different variable. Okay, so the same task I have to do for the course 2 or subject 2, course 3, course 4 and course 5. So the same task I will do. So what I am going to do, I am going to copy and I am going to paste it. This is for 2, 3, 4 and 5, and here I will change it. This is 2 and this will also 2, this is the 3, this is the 4 and this one is the 5, and this one is the 3, this one is 4 and this one is 5. So now we declare variable, we take the data from the keyboard, and the next step is what, calculation. We will calculate the sum. And one another thing here, if you see the variable under the sum, you will find there is a green line is available. Under the average there is green line is available, but in this we do not have the green line. It means this is not an error actually. For the error, red line will be available. Green line means we declare this variable but we did not use. If you only declare the variable and you will not use the variable, the green line will be available. Now question is, what is the meaning of use? Let us see here. I want to show you this C5. I am going to delete it, and see here green line will be available here because C5 I did not use. But here if you see here I use the C5 here, so the green line will remove. So same here, if I will calculate the sum, the green line will be removed. So what I want to calculate the sum equal to what, C1 plus C2 plus C3 plus C4 plus C5. So what I did, I calculated the sum, and after calculating one value, if you want to calculate 2, 3 things, and after calculating one, we will not print the result. Result will be print after calculating all. Okay, so now we will print the average AVG equal to what? Sum by total number of course. If the number of course, total number of value actually, here our value is the course, so I am telling about you the course. Total number of course, either the course is 5, you write the 5, if 4 you write the 4, if 3 you write the 3. So it depends on the problem to problem. In my case I have 5 course, so I am going to write the 5. If not, then I will write whatever the number of courses are there. So I am writing the 5. Now I am going to print my result. So for printing result, 2 things I am going to print. So the first value I will print with write line, because after printing it will go in the next line. So console.write line, what I am going to write here? Sum is this is the sum, and then I am going to print the average. Console.write is enough for this, and here AVR average marks is, and this is the average. Close it. And the last line we are writing for all the console program is console.readline. Lazim, compulsory. If you will not write, your screen will not be stopped and you are not able to see your result. Program completed. After completed, what we will do? We will check our result is correct or not. So for this, what we need to do, we need to run our program. How to run? To run our program, we have 3 options available, 3 ways available to run the program. The number 1 is either we will click this button, this green button, or we will go to the debug and we will click the start debugging, or the third is click F5 key. So I am going to click F5 key. So now I told you before, first we have to give the value and we have to check manually our result is correct or not. So to check our result, I am going to give the same value to all so that we can easily calculate it. So I know this 580 is 400 and the average will come 80. So see, the sum is 400 and average is 80. So to display our result good, here I am going to write console.write line. Here I am going to give separator. This is the separator, so it will give you some different filling. See, the mark is 442 and 88. So this is the line I draw. So this is the program for to find the sum and average of 5 subject mark. I think you got it, this program. Now open our this. After this code, this program already I discussed, I explained to you in my video, and let us explain you this program. This you do yourself, and this program I want to explain to you. So I am going to remove this. You pause and you see this. I am going to remove this, yes, and I am going to paste it. And here I am going to put it the comment so that error will not be available. So formula is given to you, area of a cylinder. Rest no need to read. We have to write the program to find the area of a cylinder. Area or find the volume of a cylinder. Actually, this leave it. Just consider we have the formula and we have to find the value of this whatever. How many variable we need to declare? We need to declare 3 variable, one for volume actually. Let us write one for the volume, one for the R and one for the H. I told you in the last video that if in the formula, if there is any fractional value, any float value, any decimal value is there, then we need to declare that as a double D-U-B-L-E. What happened? Double volume V, because you know after calculating volume will come in the fractional part. So for the volume I declare variable as a double, and rest R value and H value I will give integer. I know if you want to give the value in the fractional, you need to declare as a double, but I considering that I will give value in the integer, so it is integer R comma H. Maybe someone is thinking that in the exam what variable I will declare the integer or double. Actually it depends on you. If you are considering that you are going to give the integer value, so you declare as integer, but after calculation if result is coming in the fractional part, you are thinking that you know that, then you have to declare that result variable in the double. So variable declaration finish. What is the next step? What is the next? The next step is we have to take the data from the keyboard. So we will give the message to the user, console.write. What we will give? Enter the value of R, and this R value we are convert dot to in 32, and we are going to use console.readline. And now we will do the same task for H. So we will have the console.write, enter the value of H equal to what? Convert dot to in 32, and we will have the console.readline. What is the next step? I take the data. The third step is we have to calculation. So calculation V equal to what? V, capital V. V equal to 3.14 into R into R into H. And the next step is what? The next step is we have to print our result. Console.write. What we will print here? And this is the volume, you know, volume of cylinder cylinder is this double quote plus V, because our result in the V. and the last line will be what? Console dot, we will have the read line. Oh, this is the one extra, so we have to delete it. Now run this and check. I'm giving 2 and this also 2. 25.12 is coming, result is correct because I have already checked. I have already checked that if I will give the value of R2 and H2, result will come 25.112. So you also make sure that what result program is giving to you and what result supposed to come, you have to compare both. Then you will identify that the result is correct, because mistake doesn't mean there is error in the program, right? For example, this program supposed to give result 25.12 when I will give the value of R and H to 2. Wrongly I put here plus, the value will change, right? Program is correct, every logic, everything, there is no syntax, there is nothing, everything is correct, but result is not coming correct. It means there is some problem in the logic. So if program is not giving error doesn't mean there is no problem. Okay, so problem may happen in the syntax, problem may happen in your logic, and maybe problem in the calculation. Okay, I think I explained you a lot of programs, so now you practice yourself. Without practice you will not get anything, and when you will start to write the program, I know sometime in the starting you will face problem, you will get lot of errors. Don't worry about it and try to remove the error, and if any problem please let me know, I will help you out. And here I have uploaded one file. In this file some program I have already explained to you, like 7, 8, 9 and 11. This I did not explain to you, so you practice this program and send me a copy. Okay, send me a copy, and I don't think so now there is any problem, and if any problem please let me know so that I will solve your problem. Okay, thank you very much.